first speech, his icebreaker, which is 4 to 6 minutes. Roger has worked for over 25 years in quality improvement in a variety of roles and industries. He is currently the quality director of Mox Tech Incorporated located in Orem. Please help me welcome Roger.
Well, good. I'm going to start by telling you my name is Roger Chris, and I am a change agent. So are you. I'll explain that later. We all want to make improvements, and what we really need are real improvements. I'm going to talk to you today about our improvement journey to real change. So think about something that you would like to improve. Think of past topics that we've had in this Toastmasters that I've been a part of for about a month. And several of those were presented. I think maybe one recently was weight loss. Everyone seems like they want to lose some weight. Maybe you want to improve a skill, like public speaking. I think we're all here to learn more about that. So, I'd like to talk to you today about real change. So we're talking about this journey of improvement. Our destination is going to be real change. So as Simon says, start with why. You guys familiar with Simon Sinek, famous TED talker? My experience has been that the only way to get to real change is by making the right choices. By the way, you should see a theme here. Roger, Chris, Darcy. Okay, got that. Right choices means decisions that we make that align with our goals, that align with our values, and organizationally align with our strategy. Specifically, I'm going to talk to you today about responsible commitment. This is the first principle of many that I plan on sharing with you about effective change management. You can see there's several little items underneath, and this is just number one. So I have a master plan. Responsible commitment, though, will be our first topic, and I'm going to talk about 3 specific principles. The first one, mistakes happen. And in the spirit of ice breaking, I'm going to tell you a story that reveals a lot about myself. I was a stupid teenager at 17 years old that grew into a stupid adult. I lived in Boulder City, Nevada. I grew up in Boulder City, Nevada, outside of Las Vegas. You may be familiar with the area. It's on the way to Boulder Dam, not Hoover Dam. My girlfriend lived in Henderson, which is about 15 minutes away. Pretty much desert in between, although everything seems like it's been filled in since then. So 17-year-old teenager, girlfriend in Henderson. I want to impress her and her father. I'm going to load up the lawnmower and head over in my 1970 Blazer and mow their grass. They will be impressed with me and my little service project. I get there, I mow the grass successfully, put the lawnmower back in, and I start heading back. About halfway, ran out of gas. no good sound effect for that one. Anyway, I ran out of gas and I didn't have any money. There was a 7-Eleven about a mile away. I found a Big Gulp cup, and my great idea was I'm gonna pour the gas out of the lawnmower into the Big Gulp cup and pour that into the gas tank. Great idea. I told you, you know. This is a 17-year-old, right? Okay. So, hey, that actually worked because it got me to the outskirts of Boulder City. But it happened again. Out of gas. My friend and his family had a body shop on the outskirts of town. And what I did is I ran over and got a gas can from them. I didn't want to take more than I needed, so you can know what's going to happen next, right? I poured some in, took it back, ran out of gas a block from home. My dad, the heavy equipment mechanic, had some gas, poured it in, made it home. So I made it to my destination. So mistakes happen, as I've proven. Now, we do have some baggage as humans. My 5 H's, we're human. We have hereditary baggage. We have home is my other H, which has to do with environment. We have homies, which has to do with friends, our social network. And we have the habits that we develop ourselves. All of those things could be excuses, but I'm going to tell you, we can overcome those. Most of us have the capability and capacity to overcome those. So we're not, even though mistakes happen, we're going to own it. We're going to own our decisions and not make any excuses. Finally, the last of the 3 principles is don't quit. And as my favorite poet says, anonymous, says, when things go wrong, as they sometimes will, when the road you're trudging seems all uphill, when funds are low and debts are high, when you want to smile, but you have to sigh, when care is pressing you down a bit, rest if you must, but don't you quit. So these principles, making sure that we understand mistakes are going to happen. We have natural tendencies that we have to understand and be aware of. But we can't use them as excuses. We're going to own it. And finally, we're not going to quit. Thank you, fellow Toastmasters.